What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Expedition 33. In the previous part, we made it to the Flying Waters, as you can see, and now we're in the manor, but we searched for a path through the Flying Waters and made our way a little bit through it. But now we went to the door that we were told about for the instructions to find Mael, and we got transported to this manor, and everything appears to be locked up. Those doors are locked, so we now need to go ahead and search around this place, I guess, because this is a big area. That's a cool painting. Lots of paintings, lots of doors. Can't make it to any of them, it looks like, though, but you know me, I'm gonna keep trying. But this place is beautiful. Like, the architecture and stuff is phenomenal. So I very much enjoy it. Got another door here. Of course not. So I guess we search for Mael in here. Again, we already did that door. We did that door. Okay, that's obviously where we're supposed to go. And you guys know me. I don't go where we're supposed to go. So we'll check some more doors. We checked all that. We haven't gone back in here yet. Got a piano. Can we play it? Yes, we can. Just like with Sophie, Gustave and Lune play different like melodies, and there's a guitar. Lune, you should pick it up. You're the guitar player. Anything else in this dining room? Got a fireplace. That's cool. Another door, again, probably locked. Oh, this one doesn't even have like you can push this. Okay, that one is completely off limits. All right then. I do just like to look at all this architecture, all this wonderful stuff. It looks pretty cool. So that's the way we came in. Alright, so in this room there are 4 of these little switches. As you can see, it looks like it opens up a pathway there, but we can't do it yet. So there's 3 more that we need to find in this area to unlock that area, because there's a missable item that we need to get. There's another one. Don't think the other ones are up here. Alright, here's the third. As you can see, each time we do it, something changes over here. It opens a little bit more up. We just have to find the 4th now. And I know of their existence, I'm just not entirely sure where every single one is. Can we play the harp? No, we can't. I thought I saw something over the harp that we could interact with. That's why I was kind of searching around at the beginning, because there is a 4th one, which I thought was kind of like in this entryway. Like on the way there. But I guess I am losing my mind. Yeah, we already got that one. And that one. I swore it was like on the entryway in. But this is just from memory. I just remember the switches in here. That's why I was kind of looking around when we came in here. Obviously also for interactable things, but there is a 4th switch here somewhere. Maybe it is more like down here or something. Again, that's where we need to go. Look at these paintings. It's got the 33 on there. It's kind of specific, the 33. That red kind of looked like the 33 that was painted. So it'd be like, hey, come find Mael. But oh, we have something to interact with here too. Frame is empty. Okay. We have an empty frame, but we need to find this switch. Have we not already interacted with that one? I swore we had. Nope, but you can't re-flip them. Okay. Well, apparently I ran past it a bunch of times. So it unlocks this secret little compartment. You can go back here, see a bunch of cool paintings. But what we are really here for, we'll get to in a second, I just like to destroy the boxes, is right here.
An advantage.
Nocturne pour un masque de tristesse. It's a song. But there is a trophy for collecting all of them, so if you want to get them, go ahead and follow that very incomplete guide I just gave you on how to do the 4 switches. Just run around in circles until you find the 4 switches. That's usually my way of getting trophies. So if you have a better way, I don't care. My way is the best way to just randomly look like an idiot and stumble around. But anyway, I knew the switches were there. I just couldn't remember exactly where. Like I said, there's a few things I remember about this game, and missable things I am going to try to point out for you guys as much as possible. Just so if anybody wants to get a trophy, and again, not that I'm getting anybody to play Expedition 33 that wasn't going to in the first place because they're watching my playthrough and now they want to get it, but there is one more door back there that I want to try, because you know me, I have to try all of them, but I don't know if it's going to let me go past here. Okay, sweet, it will. Let's try this door. Nope, can't get in there. Alright, let's go into the obvious room with the obvious light coming out of it and see what's in there.
Mael?
Gustave? Are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
All right, we now have a third party member. I always push the middle button instead of start. She is level 5, so that is unfortunate for us compared to our other party members. And she has a weapon, Myelum. Scales off vitality, does physical damage. That is cool. She has no stats, so we'll get to do the stats. So it should be 15 points we get to give to her, and I already know how I'm doing that. She has a few abilities, but we are going to get into a tutorial for her. Yeah, we have guy with the hole in his face. Maybe
Did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Maybe, no, I don't know. Okay. Well, there's good old whole face. But maybe he is the one who picked her up at the beach. It was fuzzy, but it didn't really look like a guy with a hole in his face. But again, also we have the whole we're being watched things. But maybe this guy is the guy who brought her here. So let's go here. We are going to rest, and we should have attributes and skills for Mael to learn now. Yep. So I am going to do 10 points in vitality and 5 in might. Actually, I'm gonna do 12 and 3. I want my people to have as much health as possible. Right now it scales with health too, so it kind of helps for Mael. But I think I'm gonna get all 3 of these to 20, and then work on the other. I do want her to have the most agility, just because I want her to be able to play as much as possible. Because also she can work off of like marks, and she can work off of other people's stuff. So in skills we have, I did realize one of these episodes now, not this one because I spent so much time. We have, I thought it said we had 3 recoats, but no, it's 3 skill points. We did, okay, so we have 3 skill points. Oh, so we can both just get both. Okay. Like I said, since we spent the time looking at the first, looking for those 4 switches, I won't go over it in this episode, but I do want to go over their skill trees, everybody's skill trees, see what we all can get. So for this, for Mael, I'll go over what we have and what we're going to unlock. So we have offensive switch, deals low target damage, applies defenseless for low single target damage, excuse me, for 3 turns, 1 hit, uses weapons element, so physical right now. Okay, spark deals slow single target fire damage, 1 hit, applies 3 burn. Offensive stance applies 2 more, and we'll learn about the stances in a little bit. This one doesn't say anything. Degagement deals low single target fire damage, 1 target or 1 hit, target becomes weak to fire damage for 2, so that could be pretty good too with the fire damage we can do. So we are going to get degagement here. I probably could have saved for some of these other things, but oh well. So then we have per se, deals medium single target physical damage, 1 hit, increase to damage to marked enemies. So if we can mark them and then get Mael to hit them, that could be good. If she's in virtuose stance, which again we'll get to, costs 2 AP. And then we're gonna unlock Swift Stride, deals low single target physical damage, 1 hit, switches to virtuose stance if target is burning. And you can see the stances on the sides underneath, like the amount of AP it costs. Again, we'll get a tutorial. We'll get to figure out their combat. So alright, we have all of our abilities, all of our upgrades. Let's go ahead. Let's talk to Wholeface. What's up, dude? The Curator is his name. He's talking. Does Mael understand him?
Again. We just trained earlier.
Alright, but this time I have backup. We'll give him a training.
Alright. But this time I have backup.
Yes, sir, we do. And you guys have noticed I turned auto off just because some of the other things during the cutscenes I don't care. So we're gonna learn another new ability here for attacks that I can't dodge, but this one is probably the easiest, so that's good for me. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. So press X to jump. And then after jump, you can trigger a jump counterattack, press R2 to counterattack. So there we go, the whole party kind of counterattacks. So we have Lune going first, so we definitely want to do some immolation. Did I miss that? And then, yeah, so we can go here. Do a marking shot for Gustave, get him marked. And then, okay, we're gonna go over it. So maybe I shouldn't have tried to set up stuff because they're gonna tutorial us. My L skills change based on her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per dodge or parry, so that's good. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage, so she takes 50% more damage. She does 50% more damage, but also takes 50% more damage. And then Virtuose stance deals a lot more damage. I think it's 200%. Defensive stance, I can't remember how much the less damage is, but it will tell us. Switching to a new stance also provides Mael with 1 AP. Switch between stances without interruption to maximize her skills effects. So they're going to have us do skills. Mael's starting skills are Offensive Switch, Spark, and Per Se. Offensive Switch switches Mael to offensive stance. Spark and Per Se switch her to defensive stance, as you can see on the little indicator. And use Offensive Switch to switch to offensive stance. So we're going to have to do that. Use Offensive Switch. And now we're in offensive. So defense is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. It's a really weird way to say that. So basically, the person who is in defenses takes 25% more damage. So yeah, pretty hard to get hit by those. So we have a fire stain. Let's go ahead and do thermal transfer because it's burning. It's not about the stain, actually, it's just burning. I want the AP. So if we go through here, let's just hit a Lumiere Assault to build up some charges. So see, you can jump too early, which I was wrong about. I kind of thought you couldn't jump too early. But offensive stance, when Mael is in offensive stance, she deals more damage, but also takes more damage. So you can see 50% dealt, 50% taken. At the end of the turn, Mael will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Mael to defensive stance. Alright, so in offensive stance, Spark has additional effects. It applies more burn stacks to its target, increasing the burn damage it receives. After casting Spark, Mael will switch to defensive stance. Use Spark to benefit from its offensive stance. So, we're going to have to use Spark now. That was weird. That like bugged out the X for me, but whatever. So now we have ice and fire stain. We can go with Thunderfall. To use the fire stain that we had. You still have to time your jumps. I was mistaken there. Alright, we don't really have anything, so let's just attack. Do a basic attack. Alright, so now we're in defensive, so she takes 50% less damage in defensive stance too. So we'll do skills. And target is burning. So let's use Swift Stride and we'll get into Virtuose stance. I don't want to do a basic attack because I want to get to Mael's Virtuose stance. Let's just skip our turn. Powerful is a buff that amplifies the character's damage by 25%. Yep. And let's skip this turn. Because I want to get to Mael's Virtuose stance.
Let the ink flow.
Okay, she'll go next. So skip turn. Alright, so Virtuose, 200% damage dealt. I just wanted to make sure we went over everything. So when she's in Virtuose stance, nope. We can use skills, and you can see Per Se, it costs less AP if she is in Virtuose stance. So I'm gonna go to defensive stance after this, so let's go ahead and use Per Se. And there we go, we won. 1080 XP, so that's good. Good amount of XP. You get 5032 chroma. And yeah, we can continue on.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Curator has left. Perhaps he'll join you at camp. Alright, so we fought Hole in his face, and now I think we can leave, but I am going to, because I believe we still... Oh, no, we didn't take the damage. As I say, I am going to heal to make sure that we don't have the damage stuck, but it didn't stick, so we can leave. So now we have 3 party members.
Manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a gestural?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more gestrals.
Well, Lune is happy to meet more gestrals. That's cool. From the Flying Waters, Gestral merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Perfect, works for me, but I am going to go check behind here because we didn't get to. Because it locked us into that cutscene because I went into the door. Thought there was something pink here, but there is still something. 665 chroma. Yeah, I will take that. We're gonna run around as Mael for a little bit just because we just got her. So, alright, well, let's see. I believe I said Noko. Want to trade for my fabulous wares. Lucky for you, us merchants accept chroma. Alright, let's trade. So we get chroma catalyst and color of lumina. I am going to buy all 5 of these because we have the chroma. Why not? And we'll buy the color of luminous because why not? We have 19 and 30, so that's not bad. And yeah, let's fight the merchant. See what they got for us. We're gonna use Mael because she's new, even though she's level 5. If it doesn't work out, we will go ahead and we'll use like Lune or something. Noko grows bigger. All right, let's go. Alright, so we're stanceless, so first thing we want to do is Spark to apply burn. Now we're in defensive to take less damage. And we got the parry. So we got a counter, so that's good. Alright, so now we're in defensive, so now that we're in defensive, doesn't really matter, but we do low physical with Swift Stride. Switch to Virtuose stance if the target is burning. So let's get ourselves into Virtuose stance.
Let's start.
I got hit with that one. Damn. Alright, so now we're in Virtuose stance. We have 6 AP. We can go and So let's see, medium. Per se is the only one that does extra, not letter better than low damage. Let's just do pure se. And 717 damage. She gets 405 XP. Come on, so close to a level up, but 200 chroma. And we missed our one parry. Oh, you've proven yourself worthy warriors. I've got something special for you might be interested in. Let's go. Alright, so we get exposing attack for 3600. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. Sure. Why not? Perfect, so we got a new Pictos. So we can go over here. I also forgot we didn't apply any Pictos or anything to Mael. I'm gonna rest just because I wasn't sure if she was full health or not. We don't have to be here for Pictos though. I'm an idiot. So let's go ahead and get Mael some Pictos. So we might as well give her exposing attack. Get her 20 speed, 4 crit. So we have cleansing tint. Dodger is 12 and 3. Burning shots is 15 and 2. 36 and 6. So let's go cleansing tint to get her a little bit more health. And then we could go, because these are all learned other than it. I guess cleansing tint never got learned. Really? Okay, well, exposing attack is, and then dodger or burning shots. I think we do burning shots. It's more speed, less crit. But we can do luminas, we can do, so we have 5 lumina points. We can do dodger a lot easier. Dead energy I want. Because I want AP. It'd be nice to have marking shots, but oh well. Alright. So she has the most health by far. I wonder if it's because of her Pictos. But alright. Cool. So now we can go the way that good old Noko opened for us. We came in that way, couldn't go, or came in from that way, could only go to the manor. And we went back there to get that item, so let's go ahead and go this way.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Damn, she's killing Nevrons. So we get some more Chroma Catalysts. Upgrade our weapons. That's cool, I guess.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Alright, well, we got a Nevron here. Let's go ahead and fight it. Let's try not to die. We should be fine, because they should all be weak to, like, electricity, I should say. Yeah, let's go immolation first. Get a burn. Get a free aim on that guy and that guy. And then let's hit a marking shot on the healthier one. Okay. There we go. So she is stanceless, so if a target is burning, it doesn't matter if it's burning, but we'll apply more burn. Ruler attacks powerless, a debuff that reduces the character's damage by 20%. Perfect. I got the first one at least. I thought that was going to be it if I'm being honest, so that's why. Alright, let's see. Thunderfall should just end it. Apparently I missed. How did I miss that? Just base attack it. I don't know how I missed that. Ooh, Bruellum, a new item. Gustave, Lune, and Mael all leveled up. Perfect. Or Brûlé rum, I guess. I don't know. So it has fire damage, agility, and luck is what it scales off of. But it probably does more damage than what she currently has. By 9. And the vitality only gives us +1. So, alright. So now her basic attacks will do fire damage. I don't really know if I care so much for that, but it is what it is. But they all leveled up. And I don't want to continuously, like, just go back to... Now, where did we come from? Oh, the giant anchor's literally right there. We were just so close to it. I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me. We are going to go back here and rest and level up our characters because I don't want to squander that opportunity. And since I got hit like an idiot, so we'll go him to 15 health. We'll get her up to 15 health. And we'll get her to 18 health. Like I said, we're gonna go up to like 20, and then we have skills. I don't know if any of them have any skills that are upgradable. So he has 4 skill points available. I don't care for recovery, but I would need it to get this shatter with high lightning damage. And then 10 deals very high single target strike storm, 6 hits. That'd be cool to get. But I just don't really care about recovery, but I want to start moving down the list. I could save for just the 10. She has 1. We can't get anything with 1. And she has 2. We could go over here and get Rock Slide, which can break. But we'd have to get rid of something. And Wildfire deals medium damage. But I need the burn. We don't start with... I mean, we might start with 4. But how much do we need for thermal transfers? 2. So, I think I'll just keep this for now. We'll go over some more skills, I think, later. Let's keep going for a little bit. So Mael did some work killing these things. So let's go ahead and fight this guy again. So that one's already burned. I want to keep her with as much AP as possible. Now they're both burning. This guy can get shot. And then... Oh, that was not worth it. Okay, I was gonna say, might as well shoot him again, but we'll just hit him with a marking shot.
Spill some ink.
So I could go to offensive switch, and then you can get more burn.
I'll do it.
All right, let's see if we can actually... There we go. We got a parry for once. That guy should die to his burn. Perfect. She should just be able to attack and end it. Perfect. So when you get some parries, it's actually not bad. Get some Chroma Catalyst. Anything back over here? Nope. So we came from the left there, so we need to go this way. Oh, hey, another one of you. So we need to go through the ship, so I think we need to go right first. Alright, so shoot that guy. Shoot it again so we get our points back. We can shoot that guy. They're not burning yet. Get some immolation there so they can burn. And let's just do Lumiere Assault on this guy. Alright, so stanceless. We can go straight into Virtuoso stance if we wanted to. So we still get the counter, because like I said earlier, we got one parry. Alright, we're getting a little bit better at this. I think we can just attack. And having some health feels nice. So Mael leveled up. Perfect. Catching up to us. So that's the way we need to go. I think, because it says through the ship. So let's go ahead and fight this. Alright, kind of same story as last time. We can burn it. Get a headshot. Get a headshot. Take that one away. I think maybe... that did not work. So I think we just take it out. Then for her, the target's not burning. I would like to be in. Let's just get into offensive switch. Now he's defenseless. Okay, unfortunately got hit twice there. Get hit with an immolation. Get the burn. Let's do a auto attack for him, and we're good. Just taking unnecessary damage, but Gustave and Lune level up, which is good, and we learned the 2 Lumina for Mael, so that's perfect. Now we have them all learned up. So yeah, so that's through the boat that we need to go to, is what it said. Is this through the boat? Okay, we can't make it up that way. Perfect. So we can go here.
We can do that.
Get a recoat. Climb up and about here. Go this way. Go over this way.
Perfect.
Augmented aim, 50% increased free aim damage. So I think we want to equip that on Gustave because we seem to use it. Use free aim with him a bit. Speed and crit rate. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. I mean, we do use that a decent amount. But I think I'd rather keep both of these two. And this one will just give me more speed and crit rate. So, get him to shooting. Then Lumina's, we don't have enough to do exposing attack. Like, yeah, it's nice to get defenseless. But I don't think... But we can do marking shots since we're going to free aim. Might as well use marking shots. Have a 20% chance to mark them. There we go. Nice little shortcut that we found. Pretty sure you can just jump down because I don't really think there's another way to get down. So let's just go, and that always makes my stomach crawl. Or like not stomach crawl, but like that sense you get when you fall from a height. It always makes me have that happen. So I think we are gonna try to use From Fire. Next fight with Gustave. Oh, what's up? What's this Neveron doing? Alright, well, let's examine it. It doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? What if we were to give it one? Alright, well, let's leave. So, now we have another one of the Neverons that we have to try to find something for. So let's go down here and see if we can find something for it. I feel like there's going to be something out and about around here to attack us. Would only make sense. Also, this world is so cool. This area. So that's where we came from. Maybe around this way. Nope, nothing there either. But we can continue on. No. I gotta be missing something somewhere here. There wouldn't be no reason to come down here. So what path am I missing here? Maybe there's a way to climb. Or jump over here, I should say. Be helpful if that. Oh, okay, that's why the climbing is here. You're supposed to jump, and if you fail, like I did. Oh, that kind of scared me. Gustave just appeared next to me. Damn. There's going to be a very frustrating section later to get a side thing, so if you're into trophies and such, make sure you get good at the platforming here. There we go, intact mine. So there we go, we can get our homie the intact mine. Then get out of here and continue on. After I failed jumps for 3 minutes there. Alright, so let's talk to our little white Nevron friend. Hey, hold this. He said, ooh.
Said something.
Alright, so we got a new weapon, Deminorim. So that's cool. Let's go ahead, that's for Lune. Gives us more power, and it's just level 3. And it would scale off of agility and luck. But a little less agility. But we'll take it because it's better. But like I said, that's why we're not kind of speccing anything. We're just doing might and health right now. I was gonna do a little bit more agility too, and I think I might still do some for some more turns. But yeah, it's kind of like none of our weapons scale well enough with anything. So what do we have here? Dripping orange goop. Some more dripping orange goop.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
It's got to be an item behind them. Let's go ahead and attack them.
Romance flowing.
First strike. Okay, so we have... the big guy, let's go ahead and get that weakness. Might as well shoot at least one off of them. Get here, get immolation on him to get the burn. So now burn times 4. And here, I meant to shoot him actually. Yeah. Oh, now he's burning too, so that's good. Well, let's just hit... marking shot on this guy. Alright, so our stanceless, we can't do per se yet. He's burning. Does fire damage. I kinda would like to get into defensive. But what's engagement do again? Becomes weak to fire for 2 turns. We go into offensive stance. I think I would like to do Spark. On this guy. Damn, I missed the second one. There we go, we got the counters. And killed his ass. Perfect. Yeah, you get hit by the second one, you get stunned. That's unfortunate. So now we only have 1. But we do his weakness and damage, so that's good. Skills. So he's burning. Medium hit from fire will get overcharged stuff, but we also heal by 20%. So let's try it. There we go, he hit the ground. Perfect. I will take that. We got a Crueler Ram. Okay. We're leveled up for Mael. Perfect. See, we're getting into it a little bit now. We're getting a little bit better. Getting more used to it. What were they? He does ice damage.
Great.
Chroma Catalyst. So I don't think that's going to be great for here. I don't think they're... I think they're actually, like, resistant. But we do... Instead of physical, we'll do ice damage. But... You know, and I will lose. We were scaling with vitality, but see what I mean? You gain 2 from it, whereas this, it's like, so we still have more. We go 157 to 174. So yeah, we are going to go with this, unfortunately. But we got some healing from that, so that was kind of nice. The From Fire is nice, and we probably could use more healing marks now with Lune. Or not healing marks, use healing, like her healing skill more often. But alright, so we have a whole bunch of new area to get to. Okay, that just kind of wraps around. Perfect, but we are going to level up here. We can fast travel too. Oh, okay, cool. You can fast travel between points when you're in here, so that's cool. Let's hit a rest. And let's go upgrade our attributes. So what do we get per one? So that'd be 65, was that 17? Ish. Yeah, he has 9 might, so we're gonna continue with health. She has 6 points. So we could go 2 into some might. 2 here, and then maybe get some agility going too. Give her some more speed. But she has 499 compared to his 504. But I think something he has gives him health. No, she gets 36 from her. From her Pictos. He's getting speed. So is she. Alright, so for her... We're at 18, we have 500 health. They're all over or around 500, so maybe I'll just go... We could get some crit. She does have a bunch of crit, but I think just base might will make our crits even better. So let's go there. I think that looks pretty alright for that. And then learn skills. He's got 5 now. She's got 3. Like I said, we could learn guard up. Shell for 3 allies, and that's you take a little bit less damage, which could be good. Get you into offensive. It'd be kind of like Gustave's Powerful, where you can buff each other. That might not be a bad way to go. But I don't like wasting turns on stuff like this because I don't parry well. I've been getting better, obviously. But... Or do I want to say guard down defenseless to all enemies, or like Rain of Fire. Applies 3 burn. If you're in defensive, it hits 2 more. So you can basically just continuously give more fire. She's got 3 points as well. I do kind of want this one. But I was thinking if I get Rock Slide, because it can break, that's always good. I could probably get rid of Ice Lance. Because I'm not going to use it. Yeah, it's more damage. Or I could get rid of Healing Light. I don't know if I even have Healing Light on there, though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have these 6. I could get rid of Healing Light for Rock Slide, because I don't use Healing Light. So let's just try Rock Slide, because I want to have... Because the burn one, it just takes so much. Like, yeah, this also takes 5. But, like, we can open with Immolation and get a burn, which is good for, like, everybody. So let's unlock Rock Slide. Let's just assign it... Oh, no, I was wrong. I counted wrong. I like Electrify, because it deals 1. We aren't using it that much, though. Yeah, we'll just try that, and then maybe get... Because I like having electric, because obviously in this water area, everybody's weak to it, but we haven't been using it anyway, because we've been wanting to get the burns for Mael. So, whether that's a good idea or not, and I like to... excuse me, get Immolation, because then we can come and get Thermal Transfer, because the 4 AP is spectacular. So, I like Immolation into Thermal Transfer, because then we get Fire Stain and Ice Stain. Then you can use Thunderfall, because you'll have enough against like a boss. You get critical hits and it consumes fire for more damage. So that's kind of what I like now. I think we'll wait for Gustave. I kind of do want to start maybe trying to use Powerful more. And maybe this one would be good to apply Shell. Especially since I have his shots. And this takes 3, so you can shoot 1, and it gives the 0 to 2 charges too, which isn't bad. But I think I'm overlooking crit too, because it gains gains more charges. Her for even just what was the Thunder or for Electrify. Critical hits trigger an additional hit, or critical hits that trigger an additional hit. Critical hits trigger additional hit for this as well. So with her and Thunder, double Thunder strikes at the end. Anyway, well, at the beginning of next episode, since we're here, we're just gonna go over everybody's skills. So be prepared for that at the beginning of the next part. But I think we already rested, but we'll rest again just to make sure. And yeah, this is like I said, a good place to let off. We still have to find Mael, which we already did, and search a path through the flying waters. I almost said frying waters. Through the flying waters to go to the Jestro village, which looks like our goal, because apparently there's still more water between us and the Paintress. So we got to figure out a way to get through that. But we will do all of that in the next part. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.